hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. It's time for another adventure with Papa's comic books and coffee. All right, let's wind up the comic book channel and see what we have today. Ooh, The Man Called Nova, Ultimate. Here's the ultimate superhero, The Man Called Nova, number 8, 30 cents from back in 1977. And there is your date stamp right there. This is by Marv Wolfman and Sal Buscema, titled When Megaman Comes Calling, Don't Answer. Now don't forget, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that subscribe button, please. Give me a like. Tell me what you thought about it. Leave a comment down below there, okay? One quick disclaimer. Papa's a little under the weather. He's got a little bit of a cold, so we're going to see how far we can get through this. All right, let's get going. Don't come any closer, fool, or your best friend dies at the hands of Megaman. But if I don't move, my parents will be killed instead. Oh, no. What is he going to do? When Megaman comes calling, don't answer. Blue blazes, I'm too late. The Condor Powerhouse and Diamond Head are escaping. Leaving me trapped 100,000 miles from home. Nova buddy, whatever luck you may have had, it's just run out. A sliding steeloid door blocks Nova's escape path. Then, no use, I can't even follow those creeps now, and I'm stuck here on a starship speeding towards the other end of the universe. Always knew I was life's hand-picked loser, but I never thought I'd end up this way. Heck, what am I talking about? If the Condor was able to reset the ship's controls to whisk me out of the Milky Way, it must mean there's some chance I can reverse the controls and head back to Earth. And all I need is the knowledge of the starship pilot. Where are you when I need you, Captain Kirk? Nova speeds in and through the ship's many chambers until he reaches its central control room. Guess this proves I'm on the original Nova starship. This is Zor's costume. The creep he battled with before he died and passed on his powers to me. Funny, it's only been a few months since I got my powers, but it feels like it's been ages. So much has happened to me since then. Though I always wondered what actually happened to Zor. He just vanished during our fight. Question stated. New Nova Prime Directive 5 demands new coupling and activation reset on voice pattern control. Huh? Someone spoke. Where's it coming from? I thought I was alone. Oh, I think I died and went to McDonald's. The figure over on that. Answer holographic tape. Replay alien Zor teleported from Earth to Nova Prime. Vessel, computer, prime power, outpatient through dying Centaurian Nova's life force alien. Zor disintegrated. Only clothing remains. I still don't understand who's talking to me. Where are you? Answer. This is Computer Prime speaking. Planetary recorder for information maintenance and education. Prime. Then I wasn't crazy in the hospital when I thought I heard something about a Nova Prime. So, what else do you do, Prime, besides keeping me company during our little Star Trek here? Answer. All starship functions directed through Computer Prime. All planetary scannings of worlds and all previous histories maintained through the functions of biocircuits. I've heard of this bionics which combines machine parts and people, but what the heck are biocircuits? Answer. Brain patterns from all previous Centaurian Nova warriors are integrated in a Computer Prime, maintains continuous and knowledge throughout the time. Biocircuits keeps all minds functioning within Prime. Hold on. There you go telling me you're not only a computer, but that you've got the mind of the guy who gave me these powers, whoever he was? Answer. Hold on. Graphics, image, replay. Previous Centaurian. Nova, true name, Romaine. Day, age, 34. 756 star years. Wife, Carmen Khan, age 28. 633 star years. Children, Dorina and Canry. Ages 8951 and 6241. All eliminated in Zor's primary attack. Yeah, I remember Zor absorbed the energy from their world, then came to Earth to do the same. Prime was wondering if you could show me what's happening on my world. Maybe what's happened to those creeps who left me here. Answer, recording scanner, Earth map, coordinates E7, holograms, image display of current activities. Good grief, they took the weapons they stole from the ship, and they're invading the Sphinx headquarters, just as they said they would. Wow. Can you show me anything that's happening on Earth? My own personal TV said, all right, Prime. How about Dad? What's he doing right now? Answer, holographic and sound recording. Out, all of you. I will not buckle under pressure to your ridiculous demands, and I don't care what the consequences are. You'll be sorry, Ryder. The PTA demands the rules change here, and I demand you leave my offices immediately. I am still principal here. But for how long, Ryder? That is the question. Goodbye for now. Oh, no. That's been bothering Dad these past few days, and he hasn't said a word. He's bottling up everything inside him. Hey, I just remembered something, my friend Caps Rogers. Cooper, where is he? We can't find him anywhere. Answer, holographic recording, Earth map, sector E2. Blue blazes, I've got to get out of here and help him. Prime, how do I get back to Earth fast? Answer, prime coordinates reset to orbit Earth. At previous distance, Centaurian Nova to enter the space cruiser and for re-entering atmosphere. You got it, Prime, but how long will it? Answer, reestablishing orbit in 2.46 seconds. Earth time, assume pilot's position. But I don't know how to fly this thing, Prime. Answer, controls set to automatic. Prime, buddy, anyone ever tell you you're the best friend a superhero ever had? Answer, friendship with Centaurian Nova is a privilege. Information time now set for shuttle cruiser launch. You're not kidding. This thing took off like a rocket, which, come to think of it, know something, Prime? I'm glad we can chat like this. It's really going to help me once I'm back on Earth. Information, communication, and control of computer Prime cannot be carried through space, linking possible only in direct area of Starship or shuttle extension. No problem there, Prime. If I need to know anything, I'll just hop back on this gizmo here and, hey, the ship's burning up. But how? Answer, shuttle cruiser is not designed to enter atmosphere. It is needed only to give you re-entry speed. Well, that blows this gimmick. I could have had my own personal computer to help me out of my jams, but now I've got nothing, except, of course, a super body that doesn't burn up in the atmosphere and a recycling oxygen supply that allows me to breathe in atmosphere. Oh, well, it wouldn't be nice to maintain some sort of tie with that ship, but I guess I'm destined to stay down here on Earth. Speaking of which, I better hurry. Caps is in trouble, and if the only guy who ever knows where he is, thanks to Prime. Come on, Bullethead. Put on a burst of your own Nova speed. I'm going to need every possible second to save Caps before he drowns. Okay. I think this matches up with Prime's map coordinates. At least it had better. There isn't any time to search for Caps if I flunk out here. No, I mustn't even think about failing now. If I want to be a hero, I've got to become positive about things. I've got to be sure of myself, which is no easy matter to the wrong way Corrigan of the superhero set. That's it. Figure it's Caps only. Oh my gosh, the tide's already over his head and rising fast. Don't struggle, little buddy. Stay calm while I rip these ropes off you. Blue blazes. His lungs look like they're gonna burst. No time to retrace my path. Have to drill directly upward. And pray I can distance the rising water before it's too late. Hang in there, Caps. You've got to hang in there. No good. I don't think he's going to make it. If the water's filling up in this tunnel, even if I drill it, the Caps is already unconscious. Blast. If only I had practiced my powers more, or only I had better control. But now, because of my incompetence, my best friend's gonna... No, we've made it. Caps. Oh, he gasps. You called me by my nickname. Who are you? Just the newest superhero in town. And you know, we superheroes know everything, don't you? Actually, a friend of yours flagged me down and said you were missing. Fortunately, I found you in time. A friend? Who? I think he said his name was Richard Ryder, and he sounded very much concerned about you. Speaking of which, do you mind telling me how you got into that little predicament? I don't think I can, mister. Nova. If you're in any trouble, Caps, I can help. I've trained myself to take care of all sorts of problems. I wish I could tell you, Nova, but I don't know if even I believe what happened. Please, just let me rest for a while. I just don't want to have to think about anything right now. Sure, I can understand that. Take it easy. And if you need any help, tell me. Bye, Nova, and thanks. Gosh, thanks. Don't mention it, friend. Be seeing you. And keep dry, will you? I'll be seeing you even sooner than you expected, Caps. I've got to find out what happened to you. You couldn't have tied yourself. And maybe if you won't speak to the man called Nova, you just might spill the beans to your bosom buddy, Rich Ryder. Have to use my Nova speed and come in through the back of the house before Caps can open the door. Then take my seat as Rich and make poor Caps think I've been waiting here for him all the time. But better call my parents and let them know what happened. They'll be frantic. By Rich. Caps, you're back. I was worried. We all were. What happened? You won't believe it, Rich, but I almost died if it weren't for Nova. He's an incredible why. Hey, Caps, help me down. Rich, I'm still weak. I can barely stand. I haven't eaten in 2 days. Sure, buddy. You stay here. I'm calling Bernie. He's been worried sick about you. Yeah, call him, Rich. I don't think I could tell this story twice, not without being sure I've gone crazy. 10 minutes later, a worried Bernie Dillon enters. It's true. You weren't lying to me, boy chick. Caps is back. Little buddy, I was going crazy. I thought you vanished for good. With that $3 you still owe me from last week's movie. I mean, if you didn't have the dough, you could have told me. I'd waited. Of course, the interest payments would have gone up, and I'd taken your portable color TV as collateral. But, Bernie, something serious happened to Caps, so I think it's time for you to spiel out your cockamamie story, Caps. I'm all ears. I wish it was just a story, Bernie, but it's real. At least I think it is. Just remember that camping trip I took with my uncle Nathan about 6 months ago? Caps. The police said what happened then was an accident. I know that, Richie. I keep telling myself that all the time. But Uncle Nathan doesn't believe that. He thought I purposely tried to kill him. What? Please, listen to me. It began on that camping trip. Where after a long day's walk we found, hold on a minute, Roger, look at that cave. It's glowing. Can we go inside? Maybe there's something in there. Don't see why not, Roger. Probably whatever it is more interesting than the plant life out here. Come on. Uncle Nat, I think the glow's coming from that lake. But how? Haven't the foggiest, Roger. Let's take a closer look. I'm not sure I like this, Uncle Nat. There's something strange here. I suddenly feel cold, very cold. Yeah, something is odd. I never saw a lake like that before. Black as pitch, but glowing red. Wonder if the fallout from the Chinese bomb a few months back caused this. You think we discovered something important? Then I want to get a closer... Oh, Uncle Nat! Roger, help me. The water burning me. For God's sake, Roger, get me out of here. Help! Oh, my Lord, flames spreading all around me. Roger, please help. I can't put my hands through the flames. Hold on, I'll get some rope from the packs outside. I can't, Roger, I'm burning all over. Don't desert me, don't. Oh, no, I've got to help. I ran for help and finally found the police, but when they came back to the cave, Uncle Nat was gone. The police ruled it was an accident. Only I didn't know what happened. Afterwards, I didn't until we came back and told me. He fell through the black lake and he kept on falling and screaming as the fire burned at him. But But he never died. He just kept falling and falling and falling until he was unconscious and thought he had died. Only he didn't die. And Bernie, Rich, this is the part even I couldn't believe. And I saw my uncle standing in front of me. I know I did. He said he was unconscious for a long time. How long even he didn't know. But then he saw a light glowing. It was so bright it burned him even through his closed eyes. And he saw this, the thing floating before him. You are a conscious entity. It is good. But you are sick. You are hurt. You are burnt. Entity, I don't know what you should look like. I can fix you, but I cannot make you what you were. But I will keep you, give you a special new life to help you. So please forgive me if I fix you wrong. You see, entity, it has been so long since there have been any like you in this world. So long since they even evolved into the atomic structures as I have. I can make you well, heal your wounds. I can clothe you, for I seem to remember entities wore clothes and bodies, though I do not know why. Who are you? Where am I? You speak at last. I have someone to communicate with after all these years. Entity, I am the last essence of life on this planet. All the others have died, and I have been alone for 100,000 years. But now, entity, now I have you. We have each other forever. Okay. We can talk to each other. We can enjoy each other's company. We can what? What are you talking about? I don't belong here. I don't even know where here is. I belong to my own kind, not with things like you, but I have returned you life to your bones, entity. I care for you. You call turning me into this faceless freak caring? Look at me. Look at what you've done to me. I would have preferred dying. My uncle tried to hide from this thing, but it always found him, and it fed him, and it kept him alive and warm, and its prisoner. You see, this is the freakiest thing he told me. The thing was a female, and she loves him. He rejected her, but he was helpless to do anything. Then, 6 months later, there was a sandstorm. My uncle knew what to do, and because, you see, the thing had given him the power to control his environment to help save himself when she wasn't with him. He was silent as his return to their encampment, but then suddenly he used his powers to fire a sandblaster directly at her, while calling up the fire to engulf his protector at the same time. She cried out to my uncle. She begged him to stop, but he didn't. The fire grew hotter. The funnel of sand became thicker until the sand was transformed, and one who had protected my uncle was trapped in a solid glass spinner. My uncle said he then returned to the black pool and dove into the burning waters again, and even through the churning of the water, he heard her call to him in return. But he only dove deeper, ignoring the flames, which burnt him again. She followed him, still trapped within the globe, but finally he was gone. The dark waters stole him away a second time. Somehow Uncle Nat came back to our time, only now he was angry. He wanted revenge against me because he thought I threw him in the pool in the first place. He blamed me for everything that happened. He came after me, dragged me down to the sewer, told me the story, and then left me to drown. And I would have if I weren't for Nova. Little buddy, if that story's really true, you deserve a triple hot fudge sundae, and I'll even pay for it. Don't you believe me, Bernie? I'm not lying. Didn't say you were, boy chick. Only whoever told you that cockamamie story in the first place will probably never win this year's George Washington Honesty Award. Face it, Bubby, the story is a little far-fetched. Come on, the Sunday's still on me. You heard that, Uncle Fudge. A triple ripple for Caps and 2 ice cream sodas for Rich and me. Only this time, how about adding some real ice cream to the sodas? I swear you only waved a scoop over the glass last time I was here. You don't understand, Bernie. I saw my Uncle Nat, and I swear He was telling the truth. There's no way for him to have faked what had happened to his face. Hold on. Everyone, Ginger's coming. I've been looking for you, cutie. Translated, that means she wants to be alone with you. Come on, Caps. Let's split. See you two. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And fortunately, I'll do anything. See you two later. Please take care, Caps. Shalom. I'm worried about him, Ginger. He isn't being his cheerful self. And I think he believes that story. It couldn't be true, could it? Great. I wanted to talk to you about us, and your mind is elsewhere. Oh, well. That's what I get for falling for someone as romantic as Swiss cheese. Look, I'll call you later. Right now, take it easy, huh? Bye, cutie. The rest of the evening he spent with the algebra and the bionic woman. Then comes sleep, but it is sleep which is abruptly ended at 7:37 a.m. Huh? Someone's pounding at the door. At this time? Don't know who it. Rich, please open. That's Cap's voice. Hey, what's wrong? You look like a ghost just chasing you. He's after me again. Please, Rich, you've got to help me. Hold on, Caps. Who's after you? It's my uncle. He came after me, but I ran away just in time. Only he's still chasing me, trying to kill me again. Please, Rich, you've got to help me. I'll do what I can, Caps, but if there's someone after you, we should call the police. I mean, Blue blazes. That man has no face. Then it's true. I told you I needed Roger. I warned you not to run from me. Hey, you can't. Away from child. I want Roger, not you. All right, whoever you are, just stand back. I've got a gun, and I'll use it if I must. You threaten me with that? A gun I already know is unloaded, fool. Then the gun, it's becoming hot. I can't hold on to it. This is no good. I've got to get out of here. Change to Nova. Though I don't know if even he can stop this thing. And now there's no one who can help you, Roger. No one can prevent me from taking you away. Please leave me alone. I didn't try to kill you. I'm not to blame. Ooh, Spider-Man and cupcakes. My favorite. Come on, handsome. Didn't you hear the kid? He said he's blameless. So why don't you just blow away and pick on someone your own size, like the Hulk, for instance? Who? The name's Nova, handsome. Then that will be the name they find on your tombstone, you young fool. Oof! His blast knocking me back. I can't even straighten myself up. But I can't let it keep pushing me this way. Gotta be able to stand and stop and think before it hurts Caps. Only I haven't the power to stop myself. It's forcing me down through the floor, through the ground. That takes care of your would-be rescuer, Roger. Now we can go off and be alone. No, please, don't. You can't. Please, Uncle Nat, don't. Don't call me that any longer, Roger. I'm not your Uncle Nathan. I've been reborn 1 million years in the future. I have powers which won't even exist until they are far future time. From now on, Uncle Nathan can no longer exist. From now on, I must be called Megaman. But now we must go. We must be alone to talk about her. We must, what? The earth's shaking beneath me. It's as if, hi there, it's everyone's favorite rocket head, handsome, paying you a return visit. Miss me while I was gone? But I'm not going to miss you, Smiley. Not with my special Nova brand power punch. Fool, I could destroy you with ease. Really, pretty boy? Then you better improve your aim, because you missed me. I wasn't trying to hit you, cretin. My powers were focused on that house. I'm setting it afire. It and everyone inside. Oh no, Mom, Dad, Robbie, they're all in there. You have your choice, kid. Chase me or let those people die. Which will it be? If I don't go after him, my best friend dies. If I do, my brother and parents will burn. What now, hero? What now? The answers all lurk in the funhouse. And that was a long reading of the Man Cold Nova, number 8 from 1977. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Remember now, this book and others are available on my eBay page, Papa's-Comic-Books. Hit that subscribe button if you can. Give me a like down below. Leave a comment. Tell me what was good. Tell me what was bad. Once again, excuse my voice. Papa's coming over a cold. And as I always say,
that was easy.
Until next time, Papa is out.